My name's Adam Norton, and the work I have in this show is called Prohibited Area, and it's from a series of works I made about the nuclear badlands. The work represents the landscape. You can't go there, but it's sort of been in the landscape, so it's the sort of barrier between us and the nuclear badlands we're not allowed to visit. When I was traveling around the United States, I found that a lot of the nuclear areas were prohibited by signage. You weren't allowed to go into them at all, and the only evidence you had of where these places were was the signage that told you weren't allowed to go into them. And so when I returned to Australia, I researched into the nuclear badlands in Australia, so Woomera, Maralinga, and it seemed like the signs were some of the most interesting sort of reminders of where you could no longer go. So this particular sign is a recreation of a photograph I found on the internet, and it's about 2/3 life size, and the whole work is painted as if the sign was just ripped up out of the area and planted in the gallery. And on the sign you have all the age of the sort of 30 or 40 years it's spent sitting outside the area. So the posts have sort of rusty feet, and the various adjustments and ages of time that have happened to the sign are also painted into the sign. So if you notice here, the fine has increased over time, and obviously the extra sticker has been added as the fine for going into the prohibited area has increased. Also the telephone number there, and they've obviously emboldened the prohibited area section at the top.